I don't know why Joe Biden. This was a very bad mistake on Joe Biden's part. The exit was negotiated and arranged by Donald Trump. I don't know if you know this, Chosen, but Republicans continue to put us in war. And they especially love getting us in war in the Middle East. That's what they do, right? And this is Jason Nikai. He says Trump had 22 doctors observe him. Maybe they were trying to determine if he's actually a human being. Maybe that's what they were doing. Yeah, that just actually recently happened. Not only that, Jason Nikai, but he's also been to the doctor and hospital probably about once a month now since his presidency started. There's no answers for that. Nobody has been able to talk about it. We also know that his father died of dementia or Alzheimer's disease. Which is what he's showing all signs of having. And that's not a joke. I'm not saying that to bust his chops. It's actually a sad thing. But he's actually showing all of those signs. And he's also showing those signs physically with his hands that are always caked on with makeup, because in the hand is where they do injections for prevention of symptoms for Alzheimer's. And he's showing signs of Alzheimer's, and his father died of it. So he's prone to and probably does have it right now. And so that's why you see things from him that are just completely out of whack. And he says the dumbest things, like, shut up, piggy, okay? Shut up, piggy, okay? You're looking at this like, going, bro, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, why are you talking to her like that? And that's the other thing too. He's such a pussy. Like, he is the biggest pussy we've ever seen. All he ever does is talk to women like that. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't ever snap at male reporters that way. He only does it to women reporters. And he especially loves to do it to black women reporters, right? That's it. And then every time he talks about any kind of black person, period, what's the first thing he says? This is a low IQ person, okay? It's a low IQ. He's a very stupid man, okay? Very low IQ. He says it every single time, bro. It's amazing. But that's why he has he's showing all the signs of having something. So this is Chosen, who doesn't know what's going on in real life. And we're going to go over this comment because Chosen has no idea what's going on. Yeah, that's what they do, though. This is MAGA for you. They don't know at all. He says Joe was the worst AFN disgrace, leaving Afghanistan in an effing loser way. What a POS. We fought there 20 years for that worst president ever. Now, we didn't fight there for that worst president ever. We got there, but once again, Chosen, because of another Republican who got us in yet another war. I don't know if you know this, Chosen, but Republicans continue to put us in war. And they especially love getting us in war in the Middle East. That's what they do, right? Now, I know you don't like to hear that fact of the matter. That's your number one enemy, right? But listen, it is the truth, number two enemy, right? You don't like that, right? The truth of the matter is that every time we turn around, if there's a Republican that's heading up the country, we're on our way to war. You know what I mean? We found out about all the bombings that Donald Trump did in secret in his first administration, but now he's just coming out with it. He wants to attack every single country. The next one that he wants to take over is Cuba, right? But we've been at war with Iran now for some 18 weeks or something like that. It's something crazy that's just going to keep on going on and on and on because he just can't shut his freaking yap about anything and just actually do something and hold to it for once. But the way that we left Afghanistan was, I don't know why Joe Biden. This was a very bad mistake on Joe Biden's part. The exit was negotiated and arranged by Donald Trump. Yeah, that's what happened. Chosen, you don't know that, though, and you don't give a flying about that. Why? Because it's a fact, right? And it also happens to be the truth, right? These are the things that you hate the most. So you're not going to care about those things whatsoever. You know what I mean? So yes, it was implemented by the guy who actually had balls enough to do it, right? Because Donald Trump just was like, I don't want anything to do with this anymore. Okay, I'm bored with it. I don't want to do it. People are going to think that I did a bad thing and I don't want that, okay? That's what ended up happening. And then the tough guy, the actual tough guy, Joe Biden, goes in there and he gets us the out of there. Now, was it going to be messy? It was going to be messy no matter how or who did it. It was going to be a mess. And that is, in fact, what it was. But the actual plan and the way that it was designed was implemented and planned by Donald Trump, the dumbest president we've ever had in our entire lives. Now, we lost 13 guys from that, right? But again, the whole thing was planned by Donald Trump. And you know who was a big part of us losing those 13 guys? 5,000 prisoners that Donald Trump gave up for nothing. Yeah, Taliban members. You know what I mean? Taliban members. Yeah, he gave those guys up. Yeah, in his negotiation. Okay, I'm the best negotiator ever to live on planet Earth. Okay. Yeah, he had 5,000 Taliban members that he just let go for nothing whatsoever. Not one thing did he get for it. And guess who was a part of that 5,000? Take a guess, Chosen. I know you don't know. Don't worry. Forget I asked the question. The leader of the Taliban right now. Yeah, that's who he left. Yeah, he let that guy go. Yeah, that was the guy who leads that entire party right now. We had him in custody, and Donald Trump set him free. But Chosen, stick around. You'll learn something. I know you're a MAGA, so facts and truth you want nothing to do with. But thanks for being here, okay? Maybe you'll learn something.